Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So who sit beside me was Mr. Hasan and Madam Tania. So they are coming from US over to Malaysia to see the property market or the surrounding or the environment in Malaysia. So maybe sir, you can introduce yourself.
My name is Hasan Rahman. We live in Chicago, Illinois, almost 15 years, and we are looking for somewhere for our retirement. We are thinking at the early age, so it's better to explore the area about Malaysia, because we heard that Malaysia is one of the best country for the healthcare. And living expenses is very affordable. People are amazing, and the food are amazing. So that's why we came over here for 5 days visit. 5 days visit to see the area. We didn't went to any attraction place, so we just come to see the people, property, and the area about food, and we introduce ourselves with the community. So that's why we are here.
Okay, and madam, maybe you can introduce yourself.
I'm Tania, his other half. We live in Chicago, currently live in Chicago. We work for University of Chicago. So we as we are in our meaning not retirement age yet, but we are currently thinking ahead, because for globalization everything is changing and markets are changing, everything is increasing. We think in 10 years we might not be able to afford anything, so it's one of the reasons we are trying to explore Malaysia, because one of the reasons it's a very tropical country. I like warm weather.
You like warm weather?
I like warm weather, and it's also close to our native country. So, and one of the reason is like this is kind of a midpoint for all Asia travel. So we live in US, so it's like very hard to travel from US to, if I want to go to Japan, or if I want to go to travel to China or even Australia, it's like you have to take very long flights. And in 10 years I see myself traveling. That's one of my passion, that I would love to travel after a certain age. But I think around that age, long travel like this might be difficult. So if we have something as a stopping place, and it's Malaysia is like people are very friendly. It's also a Muslim country, so food and everything, and it's also a multicultural country. You can see all culture people. You just don't. You're not stuck into one kind of cup of tea. You can explore many cup of teas. So that's why I think that it's a very good center point for Asia. That if you want to travel Asia, you go to Indonesia, you go to Maldives, you go to Singapore, you go to Bangkok, Thailand, China, Japan, everything on the east. It's a very good stopping point for you. Come here from there, and then you relax a little bit, and then you can do your travel plan. So I see myself in 10 years maybe taking a 3-4 months break. So that's why we need a place to just to be call our own. And also we're thinking about an investment property, which we are just not like sitting and not making money. So we want something that will kind of pay by itself, like we invest and then it kind of either short term or long term rental, whatever is the opportunity, it pays by itself. So within if I'm thinking that I'm getting the property now, and I'm thinking that after 10 years I will be traveling. So within 10 years, the property might, with the rental income, the property might pay itself. So at that point, if I keep a renter or not renter, it doesn't matter. I can just keep it empty because it's already paid off. So that's something we are very interested in.
Yes, I understand. But since you are here already like 5 days, so I have been bring you to KLCC. Like this area is currently we are Bangsa South. And also we went to Mont Kiara, Bukit Jalil, and we talk about Johor Bahru. Do you have any like comments about these few area, or which area give you the best impressions?
One of the things I will say, you took us our first. So you took us to the cherry on the top. Will I say KLCC area, which we saw Oxley, and also we saw Platinum Square, which
Pavilion Square.
Pavilion Square, Pavilion Square by the.
Those areas actually you can compare with the Manhattan of New York.
Yes.
Or
You
like
know,
our
this-
downtown Chicago.
Chicago.
Yes.
So those are like that kind of area. You get the vibrant vibes, all those. Everything is shiny.
Yes.
Everything is very people friendly. But also, looking at other areas compared to Montiera or Bansar South or Bukit Jalil, that area's investment opportunity is actually return on investment is a lot more higher than other area. So it's all it kind of will depend. So if you ask me as an investor, I will say if you're financially able, then KLCC it should be your first choice because your return of investment is higher.
And it's the heart of the city.
It's heart of the city.
And that area will never go down.
Never go down.
And you're easy to
rent, easy to
Liquidate, within 3-4 months if you want
and
to.
interesting, you can just step out and go to the Twin Towers.
Yes.
Yes, step out, go to the
all the parks like KLCC Park and the big park and all the big malls, shopping malls where all the branded items. So you see many different kind of people. You see tourists, you see vibrant people. So you can kind of get a multicultural vibe, the best multicultural vibe over there. So that's I will say. But if somebody is looking for like, okay, you know what, I don't want to go for a hustle bustle area, then I will say Montiera is a very residential area.
Scenic.
It's like it's scenic as well if you can get a nice place. And also Johor Bahru, that area that is also upcoming. So that area is also nice if you are looking to kind of come here and stay for a longer period of time and you don't want the hustle bustle and you're okay with your return of investment being a little bit low and you don't want to liquidate. You might not have to liquidate no matter what, you have other stuff. So that I will say. And Johor Bahru was like we actually found out about Johor Bahru after coming to Malaysia.
But
so
you never been there.
we never been there.
Yes,
time
all
doesn't
through
permit.
by mouth.
And all by mouth.
Watching YouTube
video and learning from you the area. But what you have told us with the it's very close to Singapore.
Yes.
And it is with the RTA station.
Yes.
It has a lot of potential.
Yes.
In future.
Yes.
And still compared to KLCC, the per square feet
it's still
is
low. Yeah.
So I think it's a very good opportunity as well. So
if you compare to Johor Bahru with Hong Kong, it's like that. So Hong Kong and China, people are going here because Hong Kong is very expensive. People lives in the China area, come over here for work. It's something like that. In the future, there is a huge possibility that area will potential the good half for the Singapore. So you can go to the Singapore in 30 minutes, and enjoy your life over there and come back to Johor Bahru and stay over there because Singapore is like very extremely expensive place to stay. So it's Johor Bahru is very potential to me.
So this is other than the property. It's just like these 5 days I will bring you to these few places. How do you think this is just for my I want to know how do you think my service is that?
Yours, if you talk about your service, we are in real estate business for a long time, like almost 16 years, right? We are not outside. We have an outside portfolio too, but we made and work with a lot of real estate agent. My first priority always is responsive. You're always responsive. If you don't responsive, maybe I will not talk with you. I will find somebody else because you respond very fast, which is my first priority. The second priority, was the knowledge. You have all of the knowledge. So altogether, if I think about the real estate agent qualities, I will give you 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
And if you ask me, for me, he knows that if I don't like a person, you can give me the best deal in the world and I will not take it.
Yeah, she's kind of like that. Yeah,
I have to like a person's personality, which is, for me, it's the person have to be very humble, the person have to be very respectful, and the person have to understand my needs, because they're providing me a service. I worked in my early life, when I just went out of college, I worked in hospitality industry. So when I worked in hospitality industry, I'm an accountant. I worked in accounting, but one thing I learned from there, that no matter what, customer is always right and service is always right. So I will say, if there was a chart of giving you 100 out of 100, I will give you 100 out of 1,000. Like, your services are splendid. You gave us so much time and respect, and even it's not that you were not pushing us. So one of the best quality of you, that you're not pushing us, you're not a push seller. You're giving us knowledge, and you are helping us to make the best decision for us on our terms. So that is very important. So I can see you go a very big way, and I will 200% recommend you to any foreigner who is looking for an agent, because they can get the best service, and you cater to their needs. So you're catering to my needs, how I am doing, but you have a quality. If somebody needs to be catered in some other need, you can do that as well. You have that quality in you. So as an agent, I will say you're very flexible, and you're very passionate about what you do, and your knowledge is extremely good. So, like, for example, we just talked about Johor Bahru, and we told about, because I don't know, we just saw videos, so I was telling you about a place, and then you gave me the knowledge. You know what, there is nothing, this is empty land. So it might not grow within the next 15-20 years. So how do you want to take that risk? That's up to you. You're not telling me not to take the risk. You're just telling me that it's up to me. But you are giving me all the pros and cons, and you're helping me to make the choice, but you're not making the choice for me.
I try to give you all the information, knowledge, and you're making the decision.
And that is
always have the right to make your decision.
You delivered your knowledge, you delivered your advice, you delivered your wisdom. So now our turn to make the decision, So, and you never pushed. That's the main thing, So you tried to helping out to make our best decision, and we really appreciate. Last 4 and 5 days. I will say 5 days. You gave us enough time.
Which I didn't expect. Actually, coming in here.
So one thing I want to mention about the Malaysia. So we went to one of the highest level of restaurant yesterday, which is in the Petronas Twin Tower, top of the level. The food we get and the price we actually spent. We had a lot of food, right? Everything. We spent the same amount money in McDonald's easily. But you are getting the highest level of service and the quality of the food at the same level you spend over here. It's very cheap and very affordable and very
food
tasty.
Is very affordable. And people, I will say, all in all, my experience is really good, especially with people. The people are very friendly. People are very helpful. So that is very important. So you don't see that much of a racial. I didn't face that much of a racial difference over here. Even this is a multi-racial country, but you don't feel that one race is more superior to another race.
It's a nicely blended culture.
It's a very nicely blended culture. So
respectful culture.
Yes. So that is a beauty. that you can have a multiracial country, but you can live in a very respectful and peaceful way.
Yeah. So thanks for your kind words. I think this is interviews for today's session.
Okay.
Thank you.